Okay, welcome back, and we're just at Sue's Cumbria snack bar at Milnthorpe. We're just having a coffee before we set off on our ride today, and we're going to head up from here on the A6 down the A590 a short bit, and we're going to head up my favourite route that takes us up the non-tourist route up to Bowness, where we'll pick up the Windermere ferry. Then we'll head up to a trout farm where there's a little cafe, and we're going to go cafe to cafe today, so stay tuned, we'll be right back. So onward, Sue's snack bar at Milnthorpe, highly recommended. Great coffees, good to stop off on your way up to the lakes and get a refreshment. So we're just on the A6 now, just leaving Milnthorpe, and the plan is to head up to Levens. Also there's a cafe at Levens Hall. You might have seen it in the previous videos. And then we're going to do a left onto the A590 towards Barrow and Furness, and we'll just stick on there a couple of miles, and then we're going to turn off at Gilpin Bridge, just do a right, and then we're going to head up my favourite route, which goes up into the Lake District and cuts out all the tourism, all the tourists. This is the first day of spring, being the 20th of March. And obviously you're getting this video a week later. A week prior to this we were in Tenerife, so if you haven't caught those videos, head back. There's a couple of videos, one introducing Easy Rider Tenerife, where we took a Motouk V7 Stone for a couple of days. Was a lovely mini break. Wish I was back there, had a great time. And we've got lots to come actually in the next few weeks coming up. In April, beginning of April, we've got the Triumph Bobber, and that's the Gold Line edition. Following that we've got the Speedmaster Gold Line, and then following that, just at the end of April, we've got the new Triumph Tiger Sport 660, which has just been launched, which will be great to get on that and see how that fares. I really liked the Triumph Trident last year, and it shares the same engine and some components, so really looking forward to that. And then we've got some other bikes coming in April, so stay tuned. It's going to be a great start to the season. First day of spring today, so absolutely wonderful weather. And somebody mentioned, oh, you brought the weather back from Tenerife. Well, yeah, I brought the sun back, but it's still only about 11 degrees, so still a bit cool. So we're just going to head a left here. We've just passed Levens Hall on the left hand side. Like I say, great cafe there, sometimes gets missed. And then the signpost just here to Barrow in Furness on the A590, Grange over Sands, Newby Bridge. We're just going to head down here a couple of miles, and then we'll do a right. So it's signposted Bowness and Windermere, A5074. And this is one of my favourite roads. Quite a fast sweeping road in some respects. Road surface is pretty good too. So you've got the Gilpin Bridge in, just on the left there. Nice little pub. And then just do a left straight after it. Plenty of overtaking places just at the beginning of the few sections here, just as we go across this flat plain of land just here before we get up into the hills. Nice little car in front. Not sure what it is. I don't think it's a Morgan. This road is popular actually with cars like that in front. It's a very car focused, bike focused road. But like I say, not a lot of people know about it. And if you are heading up into the Lake District, it's a gem of a road that doesn't get too busy, which is fab. Now, I've had a couple of messages to me about the new Instamic, which I've been using in Tenerife inside the helmet as a separate audio recorder. This thing's so tiny, it's unbelievable, but it's 32-bit float recording, which is one of the best in the industry, and it pairs up with an app, which is actually on my iPhone now. I'm not sure whether you can see that just there, but you've got so many settings within the app to adjust the decibel and lots of different settings, graphic equalizer and everything, so you can really get it set up to how you want it. I love it. It's not the cheapest of mics. I think it was about 250 quid. But I'm seriously considering getting a second one now, because what I'm doing on today's video is I'm actually recording the sound directly out of the DJI Action 2 camera, and I find that the voice recording in the helmet on the Instamic is actually better than the direct audio that the camera sorts out. So I've actually put the Instamic in my little back pocket on this EDL jacket that I've got on today, and I've got it set up so that it's not clipping, but it should be picking the bike noise up. Now, I'm not one for not talking and just letting you see the footage of the roads as I ride through them. I did that on the last video actually in Tenerife, just to give you a bit of an idea of the region and the roads, how they are. But I thought it would be nice to have a little bit of the bike engine noise as well. So my optimum setup would be 2 Instamics, one in the helmet and then one just in the back pocket on the jacket, just picking the motorcycle noise up. So yeah, the Instamic, really happy with it, highly recommend it. It started as a startup company in the US, and the beauty about the Instamic is if I do have 2 units, or even, I'm not sure if it's up to 10 units, you can have them all on your iPhone app, and when you hit record they all sync up exactly at the same time, so all the audio can be synced. And then to the video, all I do, if any of you are wondering, is before I do a section of video recording, I just hit the horn. And then just sync it up as I'm editing the video, so it's quite easy to do. The problems over the years that I've had with microphones running off cameras on helmets, clipping and just picking up far too much wind noise, is a bit of a pain. So I think the Instamic has really sorted it out. But sadly I'm only using the DJI mic just today, so hope the audio is okay. We'll soon see when we edit. Just passing the Damsendine Hotel and Spa Leisure Centre just there. Nice little caravan site on the left. So the road goes from being long straights, twisties, and all kinds of mixture up this way. You get a little bit of a narrow section just here. Just be careful through here. It's been resurfaced quite a while ago now, but there's still a few loose stone chippings around on the road. But yeah, it's a lovely way to get into Bonus, and it will drop you straight down either to the road opposite the ferry, or you can turn a right a little further on down the road, and that'll take you into Bonus on Windermere. Thank you. Nice to see the lambs in the field. I always tell spring is coming. It's a great sign. Another month and all of these trees will be green, hopefully. Also, a few of you have been asking about the seat. How is it now? I put the new seat cover on, and also the gel insert pad. Well, it's made a huge improvement to the comfort of the bike. I always did find the standard seat more comfier than the comfort seat, because you don't sink into it as much, and it's a little bit narrower. But now I've got the gel insert inside it. It's just perfect on any long journey. Another comment came in the other day about the helmet that I use, so the HJC helmets. Now I've used these I've used HJC for the last 15 years. I just like the fit to my head and the comfort, and also, you know, they're a well-built helmet. A little bit cheaper than, say, a Shoei or an Arai helmet, and I just find them really comfy. I would say the only downside to especially the model that I'm using, a lot of the other models of HJC helmets have them, and that's the flip down visor, sun visor. It would be nice to have it in this helmet, but this helmet is pretty much a race helmet, with it being the RPHA 11. But as you can see, I've got my slightly medium tint visor on. I have a clear visor, a medium, which I'm using today, and then the one I took to Tenerife in the last video was the dark smoke visor, which is actually illegal for use, obviously, at night, because it's too dark, but during the day you get away with it. But yeah, the comfort of these helmets, the air vents, the ventilation is very good. Obviously they come pin lock ready for not misting up inside, and I just find them a really nice helmet. The ones I've had so far, I've had 3 of these, exactly the same helmet. One was a Ben Spies replica, and the other one, can't remember the name of it now, but it was the red and white one. If you've watched plenty of my videos in the past, then I'm still a lover of that one, and it's not done. I think I wore it about 3 and a bit years, so that's sat at home, so I do wear it sometimes. But now I've got the carbon Bleer with the carbon fibre one with the red inserts, which I really like, just because it's so light. You don't feel like you've really got a helmet on your head, so it's wonderful. One thing I didn't take with me to Tenerife, and that was my airbag vest, my climb airbag vest that I'm always wearing in the UK. And I didn't take it because it's got an air cylinder, compressed air cylinder, obviously, to inflate it. I think it would cause a few problems at customs, actually. Now, I have to say, on the trip that I did to Tenerife, we went on the Friday and came back on the Monday, and it was a great mini break, 2 days full of riding, and no issues at the airport, really. From Manchester Airport, I had to take all of my camera bag, all of my gear out of my camera bag. They didn't really quibble about too many batteries or anything like that. Obviously taking it on the plane and not in the hold. The forms were straightforward, really, to enter Spain now, and also coming back to the UK. I think we don't have to fill a form in now, as of last week. But the whole experience, I think Tenerife South Airport, was great going in and coming out. I think it's the fastest airport I've ever got through to duty free. It took me literally from walking through the airport door 1 minute to clear security. I only had hand luggage, so I'd already checked in and didn't need to put any bags through the carousel or anything. Just my hand luggage through the x-ray machines, and that was it. I was in literally 1 minute into duty free, and flew there with EasyJet there and back, pretty straightforward. So all in all, it was a really stress-free trip and a real stress buster of a relaxing trip while I was there. That's the first time I've been to Tenerife ever, and just the hospitality of Adam and everyone at Easy Rider was second to none. Absolutely brilliant. So again, thanks to Adam and the team for looking after me while I was out there. But they do some awesome classic motorcycle rentals. And while I'm waffling on just now, we just turn left, and this will just take us down opposite the ferry road. So when we get to the bottom here, we'll do a right and a left quickly, and then we'll be at the ferry, which we'll jump on to get over the other side of the lake, and then we'll head past Beatrix Potter's home, and then up to Esthwaite Water, where we're going to hit the Boathouse Cafe, see if they've got any cake and a nice coffee. So you got bonus, or one of the marinas just opposite here, behind this building. You see the masts of the sailboats, and then we're just going to do a left just after we turn right, just up here. A few other bikers out, got some soft panniers on, must be touring. All got the high vises on. Used to wear high vis jackets years ago, but I stopped for some reason. So a lovely marina just there, and I've just spotted a Lamborghini in front of me, if there's any car nuts watching the video currently. Looks like they're going on the ferry, so we might get a chance to see that, unless they're turning right into the car park just here. No, it looks like they're going to the ferry. Hopefully the ferry does take cards. Can't remember when the last time I came over this ferry, whether it was cash or card, but today's day and age they should be taking cards, so we'll see. Okay, and the ferry's just on its way over the lake now, I see. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes just to cross. Just take a look at this lovely Lamborghini. Not a new one, quite an old one, 65 plate. LP 704. I think it's a Gallardo, but someone might tell me different. Lots of boats, sailboats on the lake. Nice, beautiful spot. Need to do a service on this bike. Do an oil change next week. Okay, the ferry was £2 to cross. Quite reasonable. Doesn't take long, but it saves you going round right the way around the top of the lake, which can tend to get busy in the summer. So I do use the ferry quite a bit if I'm wanting to access places like Esthwaite Water or Coniston, Hawkshead that way. So just follow the road round to the left, right next to the lake just here. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful place. As much as I loved Tenerife last week, I don't think you can beat dry stone walls, lakes on a nice sunny day. Very fortunate to live close to the Lake District. Just beautiful. The guy in the Lamborghini was with his son, and then his wife was in the Merc behind, following them. Obviously a two-seater. You can't really fit the family in a Lamborghini, can you? What a nice experience though for his son. Awesome. So we're just coming into Far Sorry. We'll actually pass Beatrix Potter's house a little further up the road. I think it's run and owned by the National Trust now, and you can pay to go in and have a look round. Another good stop if you're interested in Beatrix Potter. These boys in front, they're doing a bit of weekend touring. I think they're just getting the bearings. But yeah, what a lovely day. So looking forward to summer. Got lots planned this year. And when I went away to Tenerife, it just really confirmed that I need to start traveling again, travel more on the bike. So I definitely will get into the Black Forest at some point, but I'm looking at August really, when the families are away visiting family abroad, and I'll have about 4 weeks of me time where I can go exploring into Europe, which will be brilliant. So let's see what I can do. I might even just take 10 days off work and try and do as much in that 10 days as I can. Good for the soul, definitely good for the soul, riding motorbikes. So get yourself out there and start exploring. So we're just coming down to Beatrix's home, just down here. Nice little trike, another one. And you've got the Tower Bank Arms just on the left, just there. Nice little pub. And then Hilltop parking just here on the left. And then obviously you've got Welcome to Hilltop just in there. Daffodils are out. Just something different, isn't there, when the sun's out? Makes it all better. So you can see just in the distance just here we've got Esthwaite Water, and it's a great trout fishing lake if any of you are fishermen. Used to come here as a boy with my dad and he used to fish off the bank, and I used to take one of the rowing boats out and do a bit of fly fishing just out in the middle there. Always used to catch fish. It's well stocked, and where we're going today, just at the boathouse, is where you obviously pay for the fishing for the day, and also you can rent the rowing boats just there. They've also got some falcons as well, I believe, as I once found out when I tried to fly my drone from there, and got a little bit of a telling off, which is rightly so. But yeah, stunning area. Got these little boat houses here, guy fishing next to it, beautiful. Absolutely splendid. Just follow the road round to the left. Signpost Hawkshead, Coniston. And then if you want something really spectacular, you've got Tarn Howes, which is above Coniston Water, and there's also a turning from up the road here that takes you over to Tarn Howes. Definitely picture postcard stuff, really is. Something similar to Switzerland, I can only describe it as, really. So you've got Hawkshead Village just here. There's a public car park that this person's just missed, and then a lovely square with some pubs and fish and chip shop, a few cafes and things just there. I've featured it on some previous videos, but we're heading to the boathouse today, so we're just going to head round here for about 3 miles, get alongside it, and then see what's in store for us. Hopefully they've got some nice coffee and a bit of cake. Let's see. Nice little cottages. Ooh, a few potholes in the road there. If you are up this way in summer, just got to be careful on these roads with the tourists. If they don't know the roads as well, they're sometimes a little narrow in places. So the right turn just there takes you to Ulverston and Dales Park. We're just going to drop down towards the lake just here, and then just a short way down this lane we'll do a left just here, and then head to the Boathouse Cafe. First time I've been here, never tried it, so I look forward to grab a coffee next to the lake just here.
So we're just at Esthwaite Water, just next to the boathouse just here, and I'm just going to show you where the cafe is, where we just had a nice carrot cake and a nice cappuccino. Some nice seating outside. You've also got some seating inside the boathouse just there, with a nice fire going. It is cold today, but glorious sunshine, as you can see. So I'll just take you for a little walk around so you can see it. Absolutely lovely lake. Like I say, I used to come fishing here, and you can see just over here the fly fishing boats, and that's where you rent them from just there. As you can see, the old boathouse that's been converted. Years ago you used to be able to pull a boat into there, but they've obviously converted it now to a cafe inside. Nice coffee, lovely carrot cake. Lovely day. Anyway.
Rubbish around here, mate, isn't it?
Hey?
Rubbish around here.
Ah, it's crap, isn't it? Right, we'll just head out from here. We're going to head down the side of the lake, head down towards Newbury Bridge to the Newbury Bridge Hotel, and we'll finish the video up on the way back. What an awesome little spot to stop. And then you've got the car park here. You can have a walk around the side of the lake. That's the Boathouse Cafe on the side of Esthwaite Water. So we're definitely lucky with the weather this weekend. Definitely seem to have brought it back from Tenerife, so really happy to actually be out on the MT10 in a lovely sunny day. And the Boathouse coffee just there, when I asked for a cappuccino, they said to me, would you like it strong or weak? And I asked for a strong one. Yeah, it's probably one of the best cappuccinos I've ever had, actually. I don't know what coffee they use, but it was absolutely lovely. And the carrot cake to go with it, as you've seen in the picture, was superb. So yeah, if you're up this way, give them a try. It's a lovely setting just there next to the water. Obviously, if it was a warmer day, then it would be even nicer, but I'm not complaining. It looks like there was a lot of trees blown down in the storms we've had, although I see there's a lot been cut, so they're probably culling this area for some reason. Don't know why. Huge tree just uprooted there from the storms that we had a few weeks ago. But yeah, this is a lovely side of the lake actually, and also another route that is not very touristy until height of summer in this area really, and this will take you all the way down to Lakeside, where you can get one of the steamer ferries, the boats, passenger boats that go all the way up to Bowness and Ambleside. If you've never been up this way, then I highly recommend that you see the Lake District from actually a boat's perspective, being on Lake Windermere. It's a great way to see the whole of Lake Windermere, to go from Lakeside, just park your car there, and then take the boat up to Bowness and then on to Ambleside. Make a whole day of it. If you're with the family, it's a beautiful trip and a very nice boat journey. But if you're up this way on your motorbike and you want a out of the way, non-tourist route, then the route we've done today is certainly that. And also I'll put a link in the description below to the Scenic app, and if you click on that, it will show you the route we've taken today, and also you can export the GPX file into your sat-nav from that app as well. Now, when I met up with Freddie Dobbs in Tenerife just last weekend, I mentioned the Lake District, so again, Freddie, the door's open if you and Monica want to come up this way and explore the Lake District in the summer months when you're back, and be happy to show you around. Okay, so we've got the Swan boat here. This is the boat that goes up from Lakeside and this will take you all the way up the lake, just there. Also over there is the steam railway that comes up from Esthwaite, so you can get a steam train to here and then also jump on one of these boats to take you all the way up to the top of the lake, up there to Bowness or Ambleside. Great trip, as I mentioned, but beautiful spot. Also, you've got the Lakeside Hotel just here, very popular, good place to base yourself also, and they do some awesome weddings and functions just there. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and hope it's been a good video for you all. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then hit that subscribe button, ding that bell for future videos coming up, and appreciate it if you can give us a like, guys. We'll be back again next week with another cafe run, another video, so stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. Take care, folks. Thanks.